So it's Slimming World Weigh Day, and I thought I'd do a bit more of a talky style video today. So I'm about to go get myself weighed in a few minutes. I'm feeling alright about it this week. I'm not entirely sure what all I will have done. Obviously I went away last weekend and there were a few things that I wasn't sure of, but the majority of it I managed to stay on plan. Throughout the week I felt a bit meh, you know. I had my injection last week and it does mess with your hormones. I feel quite bloated and I'm getting quite a lot of like stiff muscles and things like that, so I haven't been quite as active. I have been to the gym a couple of times this week, but I've been mainly walking and stuff like that, so certainly my activity is not necessarily being what it usually is. But I'm feeling, you know, I'm feeling pretty good about it. I was chatting to somebody this morning and I've been watching a few videos about, you know, people doing the Slimming World weigh-in, and I've noticed like people always want to get weighed like in the same type of clothes. They're not eating until they go into the Slimming World group, and I'm just trying to avoid any of those sort of pitfalls to fall into. I've got a long journey. This ain't going to be a couple of weeks and wow, I've hit my target. And you know, I'm just trying to stay consistent throughout the week. I don't think that sort of stuff makes any difference, or certainly not to me at this weight. I don't think, you know, not having anything to eat before I go, or having like a Diet Coke beforehand to use the diuretics to drop water or anything like that is A, any good for you, and B, a healthy psychological way to live. So I'm just trying to stay away from them sort of pitfalls and things like that. So I'll let you know after I've weighed in what has happened, what I've lost hopefully. So I've just got back from weighing and I lost £1 this week, which I'm trying to find the right page. I'm pretty pleased about. That's not the right page. That is, so £1. So I'm really chuffed with that. Like I said before, I was feeling a bit meh and I wasn't sure, you know, how well I would have done. I think in previous weeks I've been a bit like, oh, it's only £1, but actually I'm feeling pretty good about that this week. Obviously I was away over the weekend and I wasn't entirely sure on the sins, but obviously I'd managed to keep them under control, so £1 is really good. Also, I was actually Slimmer of the week. There was 3 of us that had all lost £1. There was quite a few people who had lost like £3.5, £4. But I think there's a rule that you have to have a loss the week before to be Slimmer of the week. So yeah, there was 3 of us that got Slimmer of the week. It wasn't a massive group anyway, so we just shared out what was in the basket. Someone else took my tin of tuna that I'd put in there, and I got these out before. These hi-fi bars. There was a box of them, which someone had very kindly put in, and this salted caramel. I'm not entirely sure if these are a healthy extra B. I'm guessing they will be. I think that's the idea of the Slimming World ones, but I don't know if it's like 1 or 2. They don't feel like a very big bar actually when you sort of, you know, see what's in there. I hope it was 2 if the Slimming World ones, but we'll wait and see. I got straight in the car and shoved them right in the back of my glove boxy type area, because if there is food in the car, I think I've said this before, I am really bad at eating it because I'm in my car in and out all day seeing patients and going between hospital and office and things like that. I very mindlessly eat a lot, and you know, I used to eat chocolate a lot in the car, so I've sort of shoved them out of the way so I'll forget they're there. It's a little bit different when it's something like that, because obviously it's a single item thing, and I could, you know, if that is a healthy extra B, I could have that during the day. And it won't trip me up too much or anything like that, but I've put them out of the way so that I don't just eat them and then totally forget that that's happened. So yeah, fairly good week. I'm really pleased with that, and I will see you next week.